Okay, part two. Um, this one's gonna be kind of hard. Um, one of my closest friends, uh, his name's Troy. I spoke about him in the first video, part one. Um, he he's got the HIV AIDS virus. Um, it's it's hard to talk about because I've known Troy for almost 8 years. He and I met through a online gay chat room, and he just recently at the beginning of well about June or July of last year, he actually come up to me in the chat room and told me I've got AIDS. I just found out. And it's hard to hear one of your closest friends. It's hard. I know it was hard for him to come out and tell me and my boyfriend, but at the same time, I'm actually glad he did. One, because I know it's hard for him living day to day, constantly worrying about himself. I know I do. I worry about him all the time. I always have. And I worry, like I said in the first video, I worry about everybody that I come into contact with. Even if, you know, it's friends that I haven't seen in years and we reconnect, I worry about everybody. It's, I don't know if it's in my genes or if it's just because I have such a huge heart for everybody. It kills me because I know that he, with everybody that's got the virus or the disease, however you want to put it, it's killing, it's deadly, and it's something that I would not wish on anybody. It kills me to sit here and think about Troy or anybody else that's got it. People I haven't even met. I know that there are a couple people who've had it for 30 years and are still living with it. And I wonder how. how they've done it for so long. I wonder how it's, you know, mind boggling, I guess is the word. But at the same time, it's empowering because, it has the rest of us, it literally has us beat because they're fighting a deadly disease that could end up one day killing them. But yet they're fighting for it. They're fighting for their life. And it's making, they're, it's, it makes you wonder, it makes you think, you know? It makes you wonder how they do it. What, what makes them keep fighting? Why don't they give up? I know if I had it, I would tell you right now that the main reason why I wouldn't give up is because the family and friends I've got. Because of the simple fact that I wouldn't want to, I would put on a brave face because the fact that, I don't want to see them hurt. I don't want to see them crying because of, something that's eating me. Troy and Deja, my two closest friends in the community, are both fighting for their lives. And I worry because I wonder if, I'm going to sign online or, when I get minutes back, if I'm going to get a phone call or a text telling me that they've gone. Honestly, I don't want to see that happen because if it did, a piece of my heart would go with them. I try my damnedest to be there for everybody that I can, regardless if it's a marriage counselor or a mediator or if it's somebody just, wanting somebody to listen. I want to be there to help. And it's people like Troy and Deja. Me having them in my life has changed me. I really don't know if it's for the better or worse, but I guess it for me it's the better because it's opened up my eyes to see two of my closest friends and me losing them day by day. My whole thing is I'm openly gay and I'm not ashamed of it I wouldn't change it for the world because it's who I am and I'm not afraid of it. What's the point in hiding? What's the point in putting on a mask just to fit in? Why put on a mask and put on a show just to fit in? What's the point? Why be a follower instead of a leader? Yeah, there are things about me that I would change, but not my personality. I wouldn't change that for anything. Because if I changed it, I wouldn't have a big as heart as I have. I wouldn't care as much as I do. And I probably wouldn't have as many friends that I actually consider friends and family that I have now. Troy, I know you're probably going to be watching this here soon. I just want to say I love you. Deja, if you ever watch this, I love you too. I love everybody. But Troy and Deja, you too, among with several others, have my heart. My fag hag Becky, she's got a piece of it too. And I would trade you guys in for $1 million.